Well guys, good morning. Tuesday, December 22nd. Getting closer to that Christmas day, but for me, I just want to get this done. It's just another day. I took a couple days off work, had some things to do. What I did last night, those of you on Facebook, built this jig for the back end so that when I cut out all the sheet metal, I'll have a place to put it back on. Once I cut all the sheet metal out, I've got a place to locate the frames, because this here bolts to a hole in the frame. Obviously I need to be able to take that off so I can cut the sheet metal out and then put it back where it was. That gives me the room to work, and then a place or way to locate them. The front's going to be a bit of a challenge. It's all been boxed in with plate steel. I'm just going to have to wing it. There is a spot on the floor pan that kind of resembles a solid part, but for now I gotta get this rocker done on this side. I know in most cases it wouldn't really matter, but this is part of the structure of this car. So before I start cutting out everything back that way, I want to at least make sure that from the front to the back is tied in, so that I don't lose anything forward. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to hack into this Bondo filled corner. Looks pretty, but it's pretty plain to see that when you see a nice crisp line from a quarter that disappears right about there. Somebody was happy with the Bondo. There's no line here where this should be a spot right around here where the thing comes down and mounts. I had the same problem in the front here. It was covered in Bondo, and by the time I chipped off the multiple layers of filler, there was nothing left of this. They had tried to patch it and then filled it in with Bondo. Whoever it was really did well with Bondo anyways. They were able to feather it nicely and get her to shine. But I've got a new piece for this coming and another piece for this. The owner didn't want me patching it. I was going to make a patch for the bottom of this because the top is solid. But as he said, there's no turning back now. There's no point in rigging something at this point. So I got to get the rest of this rocker off, and that was a bit of a treat on the other side. But we'll get her. Tuesday, December 22nd. See ya. Just a quick video. This is what's inside these rockers. It may have looked shiny. I know there's a lot of guys out there wondering why I'm cutting up a nice shiny car. Well, this is why. It wasn't hard to figure out when you saw the way some of the body work was done that it was just patched over top of everything. So this is why. Once again, guys, I'm sure most of you understand what I'm doing by now, but there are some out there going, why are you cutting up such a beautiful car? Well, this is why. I'm not quite sure what this is made out of. I think it's Bondo. No, fiberglass. Oh, there's a little bit of fiberglass in there. That's the inner fender structure. Yeah. Oh, look. It was a pinstriped car. It was blue. Anyways, they just laid the new fender. It was a nice new quarter. Just laid it over top of the old. Just in time for it to start rotting, basically. But I digress. Here we go. One more piece off. The pieces coming off seem to take the longest time. Putting it together is not so bad. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of fitting involved, but cutting all the old stuff off and the Bondo and the rust flying everywhere, you can't breathe. Whew. Anyways, moving on. See ya. Well, we're back at her. It is Saturday. I'm not sure what time. Sometime afternoon, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Got interrupted, had to go into work for a couple hours. I'm back at her. I managed to get that corner post taken out of there. Not much left of it. As we were talking before, it was rotten. Owner didn't want that in there anymore. So we got new pieces to go in. That's the fancy parts here. Oh, stand back. Anyways, that's where I'm at. I've got that opened up. I got her braced so it doesn't drop this time. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say. Just thought I'd fill you in on the update here. I'm going to try and get these pieces fitted and maybe get a few welded in. Then I got to make a patch for up there, but I'm going to get the side piece in first and then build the patch for that. Wish me luck. See ya. And just like that, it's Sunday morning. Bright and early this morning, got out here, cleaned up that all the areas that weren't going to be welded and painted them last night, just to get a coat of some enamel on them there. I welded a patch in the front there and up in this corner here, just a box in the last corner of that floor pan area so it's sealed off. The inner rocker extension or rear section I bought is in there now. That I plug welded completely into the subframe. That's gonna be my saving grace there. That's the subframe that connects it from the outer rocker to the inner subframe. So obviously I couldn't take that off with this off as well, then there would be nothing holding this anymore. So now that I've got this attached to the inner rocker structure, which is fine, but it's still not rigid enough. Once I put the outer rocker on, that becomes a giant tube connecting front to back. Starts to make sense once you start doing it. You've got a section right here where the cross member attaches. So all in all, it's like a frame, a sub frame. Anyways, we're gonna get at her now, get a few of these pieces fitted in. We'll bring you back when we get some progress. Well, progress it is. Oh, that's not doing anything. Okay, so the rocker's welded in there. What we got going on there? I don't know. Haven't grinded anything down yet. We've got the corner sections like I described before in. The only thing I haven't done is I didn't weld it here because I'm going to remove this. I need to make a patch here which will come right to the edge. Wrap it right up like that. Same thing I did on the other side. But there you go, boys. The inner structure for the door, all new. I have the subframe, or let's call it the rocker, from one end to the other welded, complete. Connects to the rear inner extension, which then connects to the hip bone, which connects to the elbow and the leg bone and the foot bone and blah blah blah. There you go, guys. I think I will upload this for you, because other than a bit of fitting around, I don't think I'll be doing anything that's going to look any different by the end of the day. No one wants to watch a 20-minute video about nothing. So there you go, boys. Project Cuda. I think we're on 12 now. Week 12. Coming along. See ya. Have a good weekend.